And with that, I'd like to bring up, with no further ado, Blair Allen, Strategic Business Alliance Executive for Bank of America. Blair?
Thank you very much, John, for this opportunity. It really is a privilege this evening for Bank of America to be here, to be associated with this event, to be associated with this award, and to be associated with this awardee. When I looked at the award and some of the nominees that had been suggested for this particular award this evening and saw the list of the criteria that they were being evaluated on, it certainly gave us a sense by which we were very proud to be associated with this homeownership award. The nominees that were reviewed were evaluated based upon their tireless work towards extending the dream of homeownership. And some of the specific areas that they were reviewed on included the creation of superior customer service in their own company, empowering employees with professional, supportive, and a working environment, forming strategic partnerships in order to provide the American consumer with the very best one-stop shop home services package, participating in and promoting programs that encourage home ownership among emerging markets, such as first-time buyers and minority buyers, while demonstrating at the same time exceptional success in their own company and the profitability of that company. As John alluded, there have been 5 prior recipients to the award that is being given this evening. They're all very much household names. Ron Peltier from Home Services of America, Dave Liniger from Remax International, Lennox Scott from John L. Scott Real Estate, Gino Bufari and Bob Moles from Intero Real Estate. And tonight's awardee definitely fits within that list of iconic members of this real estate industry. He began his career as a sales associate and worked his way through multiple different roles in real estate. He has a distinct entrepreneurial spirit that I think most of us know if we've been in the industry for any period of time. His interest is not only for the national association levels, but his interests extend down to the individual consumer. So on his resume, he shows that he's presently serving on the National Association of Realtors Strategic Advisory Committee. But perhaps one of the items that he's most proud of is when he rolls up his sleeves and gets involved in individual communities. During his 7 years as president of Coldwell Banker Real Estate, he was an energetic champion of the brand's relationship with Habitat for Humanity, raising over $5 million and creating 100 homes through that relationship. And through the relationship that he had with Reality and with PHH Mortgage, raised a further $3.8 million to benefit a number of different charitable organizations. You know, there's a poignancy, obviously, in tonight's award and the timing of it as well. These are unprecedented times in so many different levels, times when home ownership, for so many, have become elusive. But it remains the American dream. And as I've spent a little bit of time here this evening with our awardee, there's nothing that makes him more passionate than to pursue that dream of American home ownership. So we are absolutely privileged at Bank of America to associate ourselves with this award and tonight's awardee. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, will you salute with us the 2008 Home Ownership Awardee, Alex Carrillo from Reality.
Bank of America for this award. It's really an honor for me to receive it both personally and professionally. As Blair said, I started my real estate career as a sales associate in 1977. I think it was that. But I must tell you, over the last 31 years, there has never been a time where I have doubted my decision to get into this business. And the reason is singular. I believe so strongly in what all of us in this room do for a living, and that is to make the American dream of home ownership a reality. And I applaud all of you for that. So thank you for what you do. The last 5 years now, as president and CEO of the Realogy Franchise Group, has been an extraordinary experience for me. It has given me the opportunity and the privilege to serve and support and influence over 300,000 sales professionals that are affiliated with one of the Realogy brands. I admire and respect what these people do every day as they go out and help keep that dream alive for millions of families each and every year. Now, the real estate business has been very, very good to me, as I'm sure it's been very, very good to many of you. You're the largest firms in the country, or you support the largest firms in the country. But my belief is that along with reward comes responsibility. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a crisis right now in our country. And it's a significant one, and it impacts our industry. Hundreds of thousands of people are facing foreclosure. And I can't imagine how difficult it is to gather the family around the kitchen table, tell them that you can no longer afford the payments, you're about to lose the house, the kids need to go pack up their rooms, and you have no idea where you're moving to. I can only imagine how hard that is. And the unfortunate reality is that a lot of those conversations don't need to take place. According to the Mortgage Bankers Association, 50% of the people who lose their house to foreclosure and get evicted never once contact their lender. Now, there's probably a bunch of reasons for that. I'm sure that some people are confused or upset, they're intimidated, they're embarrassed, probably a combination of all of those things. Or maybe English isn't their first language, and they don't know the words to say or how to say them. But as industry professionals, we all know that right now, today, in this market, the last thing a lender wants is one more foreclosure. But if people who are in trouble don't reach out, then the lender really doesn't have much choice. So with that as a backdrop, a month ago, it was on October 8th, I initiated a call to action at Realogy. And I sent a letter